Lovely verse in the Bible. It's Psalm 104 verse 14. It says, God gave herbs for the service of man, and there are 2 herbs that will coat, soothe and heal the lining of the gut. One is aloe vera. It's a bit slimy, isn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what your gut's lining is, slimy. And the other one is slippery elm. And slippery elm is the powdered bark of the slippery elm tree. And when you put water with it, yes, it goes a little slimy. Just throw it down quick. Now, both of these herbs contain growth stimulants, and they stimulate rapid healing in the lining of the gut. And one of the most wonderful things about this gut is that new cells are made every 3 to 5 days. So a new cell is made here, takes 3 to 5 days to travel up, and away it goes. Every 3 to 5 days. So it is actually, can be quite a quick thing to heal that gut. Isn't God good? And the body loves to heal. It just needs the right conditions. But there are 3 foods that are like kerosene to a fire on these empty spots. One is the hybridized wheat. Another is dairy. And another is refined sugar. As I mentioned last night, I could have an answering service on my phone, especially for mums with babies. Asthma, stop the wheat, dairy, refined sugar. Eczema, stop the wheat, dairy, refined sugar. Ear problems, stop the wheat, dairy, refined sugar. Colic, stop the wheat, dairy, refined sugar. But the baby's 100% breastfed. Well, who has to stop the wheat, dairy, refined sugar? Yeah. And if the gut is compromised, these things are almost impossible to break down. You've got to build up the gut. You know, it's interesting that Hippocrates said all disease begins in the gut, and he didn't know the fine detail of what I'm giving you today. He just observed. Now, when a baby is born via caesarean section, where's the gut flora coming from now? Do you know what they find in babies born with caesarean sections? Their gut is lined with skin flora, not gut flora. And they find that babies born by a caesarean section are more prone to allergies, more prone to eczemas and asthmas. But today's the first day of the rest of your life. And once you start giving the body, no matter whether the baby's 9 months old, 9 days old, or 90 years old, you start giving it the right conditions and it will heal. It desperately wants to heal. And if it doesn't heal, you've got to put the detective hat on and find out why. Once that gut works, you will start absorbing your food a little bit better. Once that gut works, your immune system will boost. Now, if the gut is compromised, and if your border protection is broken down, that's your border protection. I fly a lot, border protection's big. They go through you with a fine-tooth comb. What's your border protection like? If your border protection is broken down, how do you know? Well, I guess you don't. Unless you've been doing some of these things that will cause the breakdown. And it wouldn't hurt everyone to go on a course of these things. Because if your gut's not broken down and you do those things, what have you lost? Nothing. Nothing. Can you have too strong a gut? No. And if it gets into the blood, this is where another part of your immune system, it's called your internal army, which is actually traditionally called your immune system, which is your white blood cells. Yep. Were you wondering when I'd get to them? Where are your white blood cells made? In your bone marrow. And some are made in your lymphatic system. Let me show you your immune system. You've got 5 different types of white blood cells. We've got neutrophils, and of your white blood cells, neutrophils make up about 62%. Then you have got monocytes, and monocytes, they make up 20%. And then you've got the lymphocytes, and they're the ones that are made in the lymph nodes. And the lymphocytes make up 14%. And then you've got basophils, and basophils make up 2%. And then you've got eosinophils, and they make up 2%. 2, 4, 6. Have I got it right? Is that 100%? That's